I'm joined with Anand Singhania sir, who is the CEO and Director JK Enterprise. Sir, welcome to NewsX. The budget has been introduced, and under the new tax regime, no tax up to rupees 12 lakhs. How do you look at this budget, sir?
Thank you. I think it's a welcome budget. Expectations were maybe 8 to 10 lakh rupee limit. Finance Minister in her 8th budget has actually made this 12 lakhs, which is beyond the expectations. I think this was much required. It's going to give a boost to the spending pattern. Consumption is very important for a growing economy, and if we have to grow at 6.5%, we need some impetus to increase the consumption. The impetus on capital expenditure has been emphasized with over 10 lakh crores of capital expenditure expected before March 25, and a similar number will continue into March 26. This will facilitate even private capital investment, which is very much required for the growth of India.
So how do you look at the overall budget? If we see, Union Finance Minister also said that 10,000 additional seats will be now added to the medical colleges. So another boost for the medical sector.
I think so. We have been importing a lot of our ingredients for the pharma and chemical industry, and India has been continuously looking at becoming Atmanirbhar. So if you look at PLI 1, which had input 2 lakh crores of subsidy, has already led to exports of 10 lakh crores, garnering a job creation of almost 9.7 lakh jobs. So I think the impetus on increasing, whether you call it Heal in India, medical tourism, will require medical people to be trained. And India has got the hospitality of the Asian culture, where our people are generally very hospitable. And in service sector like in medical, it's very important. And India has also become a hub for exporting services of nurses and medical professionals to the rest of the world.
Sir, also a new scheme will be introduced where 5 lakh women, especially from the scheduled tribe, will be given an opportunity in the entrepreneurship program. So a big boost for the women's sector also, especially from the tribal class.
Definitely. So Modi ji ne kal kaha, yesterday he mentioned that inclusivity, so bringing more and more people into the workforce, and especially people from scheduled class or backward class, where they don't have the ability or the platform. This scheme will be really beneficial to bring them in and to upgrade the livelihoods of the bottom of the pyramid.
So, talking about the scheme which was introduced, Fund of Funds for Startups for Entrepreneurship. So, even the youth, if you see unemployment has increased, so even the youths will get a big chance due to the scheme.
So, we have over 100,000 startups, and the startup world is meeting the challenges of growing India and our desire to go towards Viksit Bharat by 2047. So these startups are aiming to plug in areas. Today, if you take UPI or you take, for example, Digi Yatra, or you take the Jam Trinity, we are the number one in the world for these things. And our startups are showing that whether it's to the time taken to get a loan or the time to get quick service delivery, the Zeptos and the Swiggis of the world, actually putting us on the world map to give fastest delivery in the quickest period of time, or give services very efficiently and ecologically and sustainably.
Thank you, sir, for talking to us. So this was Anand Singhania, sir, who spoke to us about the budget which was presented in the House by the Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. With video journalist Kunal, this is Darren Mira and Alpha News X, Mumbai.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.